the creatives. It's a nice platform for artists, like in general. Like,
Hell yeah.
I mean, coming to work with you. I work with him
Yeah.
so time on his project, on my project. So I think it's a good platform for up and coming artists. To showcase and
I think even to some extent it's a dope platform for artists in a wide spectrum. You know what I mean? Because knowing the people behind the creatives is that they just cover a whole lot of crafts within the arts. You know what I mean?
Sure.
We were just like fortunate enough to be doing the music, and they got to see us and they got to approach us in a sense of working together. But for everyone that just wants to go out and get their message out and like get their story out there in a more artistic way, it's always hard, it's always difficult, because most of us, like you said, as an upcoming artist, it's you don't have backing and you don't have financial support, you don't have some sort of structure that gets you to places where you want to be. So when you get an opportunity like this where people just said, you know what, come through and come showcase your craft,
yourself,
it's always dope, man.
It's dope,
yeah,
man. And I think it's easier because they're on the same level as us. They also
yeah,
artists,
yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
yeah.
I checked out the page and it's dope, man. I
Yeah.
saw some dope paintings.
Yeah, yeah.
I feel like I would sometimes love to have one on my maybe single as a cover, or on my.
Definitely something that made maybe the creative catch an eye or like open an ear is that I usually attack my music. I always wanted to tell my story in a different way, because I'm from Rustenburg, and now people always feel that the Rustenburg narrative is the same as the Mouthtown narrative in terms of hip hop. But we all come from a different background and we experience different things. So I wanted to tell my story in a sense that Rustenburg people can actually feel like, okay, we are represented, our story is being told, and you know what I mean? And in a way that I tell it, because I come from an influence of a whole lot of 90s music and, a whole lot of like, what they would call the
When you
golden
mean
era.
90s, you mean like specifically like hip hop, like R&B?
Just musically,
music in general.
musically,
Sure.
because like look, like it would be weird if I tell you like the things that occupy my playlist. It ranges from James Brown, Nina Simone, and Miriam Makeba, and that's like even way back.
Sure.
Because like when I got into the music and I started loving it, I started researching more and I started like trying to find out what got us here. You know what I mean? And
Sure.
before idolizing people that are Western and people that are out of our like African sort of continent, you had to know about your fellow Kutis before you know about your James Brown, because that's how we usually influence the whole world. Like African sounds and the way we influence people's ears.
And I think
globally is amazing.
Yeah, sure.
Yeah.
I think South Africa also, the nice thing about it is it's advanced in terms of, I mean, like if you check, there's like 11 languages.
Yeah.
From those different tribes, like this different like style of playing music.
Definitely. And
Like,
the influence is different too.
The influence is different too. So I guess music, it's big. We can't put it in a box. It's gonna explode.
Yeah. Let's start the jam.
Under press, problem sinking on your bed. Squad got your team under press. The problem sinking on your bed. I tell you, my squad got your team under pressure. The problem sinking on your bed. Hey, my squad got your team under pressure. The problem sinking on your bed. Hey, I'm just rapping the land of the brave. Hunters on their knees in danger to pray. They wonder what the anger entails. Money, food, shelter, temper the rage. To remember the greats. Getwara buka ka kwala khabatuta ka tlat. Ke balibile botle ka maphuka ba papa kana suwa ka kwata ka muthuba ka pa mamara yitula sta. Osata ka speed. Kala limjinde ke mfana wa speed. Hala ifishine ufana ka dibire. Phela le mano mareke travel at the freeway. In the toughest is my kindergarten days. Got lost in the darkness, but the member wasn't tensing. And then the topic changed. All we got was fate, wishing that the matter of Aladdin was in the market range. But got your team under press. The problem sinking on your back. Hey, my squad got your team under pressure. The problem sinking on your back. I tell you, my squad got your team under pressure. The problem sinking on your back. Hey, my squad got your team under pressure. The problem sinking on your back. Make use of father when it's